Good afternoon, guys, and I have a story for you. Okay, so I work at a concession stand here in my town. It's like by the city, it's for like a recreation center. So I manage, and today, we were managing one of the 15-year-old workers. She was at the slow window, and then my brother was at the fast window, and then I was cooking. So he was right beside me. So I'm cooking away, not really paying attention to what is happening over like at Faye's window. And Caleb is doing his own thing, and I'm mostly paying attention to him because he's right beside me. And then, so the lady ordered chicken over at Faith's window. And so she gets the chicken, she gives it to the lady, and I don't even know what's going on really until this lady's like yelling, and she's like, "This is just unacceptable." And I'm like, what? And I look over, and the lady's like yelling at Faith because her chicken, she didn't think that the strips were big enough to be put into the container, because we sold the chicken 3 strips in a thing, and they were pretty, like, they weren't big, like, but not every chicken strip is going to be big, but they were big enough to be 3 in a container, which was plenty. And so the lady's just mad, and so Faith looks at me with this look of pure fear, panic, and she's just like, "Help," the look that people give you from across the way. So the lady looks at me, and I guess she just then realized I was the one cooking, and starts yelling at me, and like starts going off about how the chicken she got is like the chicken here, it's always like, she thinks that it's better than Zaxby's chicken and Chick-fil-A, and I'm like, no, it's not. That's all I could think. But she's like, and the chicken here has always been good and big pieces, and I just can't believe that you would put this together and stuff. And I'm like, trying to tell her, I can make you an extra piece of chicken. It's not that big a deal, or I can make you a whole new one, if it'll make you happy, But this lady was just not paying attention to me. And finally, after she went on her little rant, she finally was paying attention that I was telling her I would give her another piece of chicken. And she was like, "Oh." I'm like, "I just have to cook it, because we're out right now." And she was like, "Okay, I'll just come back later." So she walks away. And then then I was like telling Tristan about it. He's like, "You're kidding, right?" And I'm like, "No, this lady like flipped out over a piece of chicken." And then you guys know who Brittany is. Yeah, she was on the vlog a couple of times. It was she comes into the pool area or by the concession stand, and I like yell at her and like wave at her, and she's like, "Oh, hey Callie, I didn't know you were working." Comes over there, and I tell her about the basically what I was calling her was Crazy Chicken Lady. Because if I don't know your name, and just ask any fast food person, if you make a scene, you earned a nickname, and we know who you are. Trust me. So, Brittany comes over. I tell her about it, and she's like, "Well, I'm here." Oh, she was there to meet her cousin and everything, but when she got there, she forgot that her friend's graduation party thing was the day, and she was going to see them. She goes, "Well, I hope it wasn't my friend's mom. I'm here, and I'm gonna hang out with them." And I'm like, "I don't think it would be, Like, well, what are the coincidences?" So the lady comes back, gets her chicken. Brittany comes back up to the window to buy her friend's mom a ring pop. Turns out, Crazy Chicken Lady is Brittany's friend's mom. And Brittany was like, I have put up with her ranting, and I can't. So I had to explain like why we raised the prices on certain things and why ring pops are 75 cents and now not 50 cents. And yeah, so Brittany's like, okay, so I give it to her. Brittany walks away. Back to the lady, and the lady then comes back up to the window, like right before we close, or maybe like, it had to be a good 40 minutes before we were closing. And so she's all like, well, Brittany told me what you said, and like her face was very serious, but all I could think was, Brittany, if you told her that I was making fun of her about being crazy about chicken or whatever, I will find you and I will beat you, because I've known her since she's 2. Well, no, I've known her since she was 2 months old. And yeah, it's not gonna be good for Brittany if she hits at something. And then the lady's like, well, she told me about the ring pops, and I was like, thank you, Jesus. It was pretty great. So yeah. But anyways, let this be a lesson to you all. If you ever have an issue with anything that's ever made at a restaurant, at a fast food place, a concession stand, flipping out will earn you a reputation. We will know who you are. Basically, if we ever see you again, we will whack each other and be like, oh my gosh, it's that crazy lady again. Because that happens more than you think. And if you're nice and polite, and you're like, hey, and you're just you're like, I don't want to be any trouble, but these chicken strips are kind of small, and I think, could I get another piece? I'm gonna be like, yeah, sure, whatever, it's fine. But then if you like flip out on me, I'm gonna be like, I don't want to, but I want you to go away. Or, sometimes I'll just tell you no. But yeah, just be respectful, guys. Yeah, so that's pretty much all I had to tell you guys, because that was like me working, and that was the highlight of the day. So I'm gonna go. Wow, I've been talking for like 7 minutes. I hope you enjoyed that story. Just always be kind and respectful, and realize I've been there longer than you have, and the last thing I want to put up with is you screaming and yelling at me over something that can be fixed by a simple question. Yeah. Anyways, I'll see you in a bit, because Tristan's going to pick me up, and then I'm going to his grandparents' house with him for a bonfire type thing, so that'll be fun. I might film, I might not. I will include him in the clip, at least one clip, I promise. Since every time he's come over, I haven't been doing that. Yeah, so I'll see you guys in a bit. Bye. Good afternoon, guys, and happy Father's Day. I don't know what I was gonna say, cause yeah, but I have my Starbucks drink right there, and I'm gonna watch something. Oh, my mom's talking to me now. I gotta go. I'll see you later. Bye.